What do you get when you mix two white boys?
I never was like open, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always like, I don't know if I should be like, you know, once I found out like that it was like, yeah, you get these boners every third period because second period you're just staring at the girl who sits next to you in Italian class.
Right.
Like then I was like, oh, well now I feel ashamed of this thing. Whereas like before I was like, look at the prize that's in my pants.
Were you raised Catholic?
Kind of loose Catholic.
Well, I'm
but-
saying because you had the guilt. So
I
you're trying to
did
figure
too,
out-
though. My family was like completely repressed sexually.
Yeah, they're sexually repressed. That's I think what
my
it was.
older sister got so much shit for going out with boys, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like I really didn't get any of it whatsoever, except my mom. I remember when I was like 7 years old, we got into an argument in my old house in Fort Montgomery, and she was like yelling at me about something. She's like, "Big Michael's a big boy, huh? Knows everything about sports, knows everything about sex." And I'm like,
What?
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm 7. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who knows
Yeah.
everything about sex? She probably walked in on me like butt fucking my Batman doll or something like that. Like just,
knows everything.
Yeah,
He knows it all.
just a scarred thing.
Yeah, she walks in. Well, that's everything.
But I remember when I was 17, my mom like said something sexually because like they like just about like what are you big bae? You know everything.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that was her big go-to for whatever reason. I'm just like coming to terms.
what?
Big Mike knows everything about sex. I'm like, I was like, I've been fucking the neighbor for 2 years, and she was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, bitch. Now I'm married to her. All these years later, it's like, what are you gonna say?
This is Gannon's wedding speech.
Kind of. to be honest.
Kind of
Yeah.
was though. Yeah,
Yeah, it
kinda
wasn't far
yeah.
off.
It's not- yeah, I had this weird combo of my grandma totally did that with her daughters, where it's like weren't allowed boys. It was like a big taboo. Sex was
Right.
super taboo. And then my mom, being a single mom with no, you know, I had no father, so she was way too open about it. So I had both sides fucking me up from
Oh,
different
man.
angles. Whereas like
Wait, your grandma was open about her sex?
No. My
Oh.
grandma was like, you should be ashamed
Right,
of any
right, right.
sexual feelings you have. And my mom, at like 7 years old, was like, the tip of your penis feels the softest. And I was like, so both sides were bad. So I was just, I didn't want anything to do with it. That's why she used to say that to
Can
me.
that be the title of the episode?
I think it'll get flagged.
Right. So that's why, like, I used to do this as a bit, but I didn't start masturbating until like much later in life because I wouldn't even like go. I didn't want to go near that thing.
Right.
I didn't know what was. I didn't care. I didn't want. Whatever. It just seemed like stressful. So I was watching. They all left. It was a Halloween, and my family never left together, but they all went to this Halloween party for some reason. And then
You had the full basement to
I had
yourself?
the full basement
Yeah.
to myself.
Also, this
Showtime.
Yeah, that'll
was
keep
on.
you from masturbating is sharing a curtain with your mom.
Yeah, that's true too. And there were no real doors in our house. So,
But this is such a DeVito thing to just have, even like in school, having boner and just being like, nah.
yeah, it was very much. I didn't.
I'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I very
It's whatever.
much
I
that
don't know.
attitude.
Someone told me it means something.
I don't even know what this
sure.
means.
My dick's on the Billboard charts. I don't know.
So then they all left there at this like Halloween party, and I remember Showtime was on, and then Dirty Movie came on. It was Dinosaur Island. Yeah, it was a great one. And there was this girl. She was just dancing, and then she took her top off, and my body started shaking.
Yeah.
Like really, honest to God, physically shaking. And I was like, I think like I gotta touch myself. Like I have to, you know. So then I didn't know how to masturbate. You know that no one really teaches you that. But there was this handshake going around school that was where everyone would like slap each other like this, and then they would dap like that. And somehow I got wind that that's how you masturbated. So the first time I masturbated, I slapped the shit out of my penis, but I would do like 2 slaps and then I would do the stroke up and down.
I feel bad for the next black guy you met.
So the slaps were like, I was like, that hurts a lot. But the strokes felt really good. But then I'd be like, I gotta go back to the slaps. 'Cause that's the way you do it. So then, yeah, I was just doing that. And then no one told me about cum. And like a lot of people, I think a lot of guys didn't know that was happening.
I didn't, yeah.
Yeah, so I just like, it was like getting funny. And then all of a sudden, I was like, I just
Sneeze
it was
fart at the same
everywhere.
time.
Yeah.
It was everywhere.
Yeah, and then that was another thing too. It's like that would have been a case where it's like I could have used an older brother
Yes.
to be like, hey, what is that? Like, I'm not dying, am I? Like,
Yeah.
like I couldn't go
I'm
to my
leaking.
mom with that.
I only knew about it when my mom got me the books. She got me What's Happening to My Body.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I never had that either.
No, yeah, my
It's
mom's
so
not a
funny.
reader.
Make your Irish goodbye.